Nathan, I have a quiz question for you. What links forests, hills, running and navigation?
Gia, you are really testing me. The Battle of Hurtgen Forest?
How in the world did you come up with that? No, it's orienteering. Speaking of which, on this episode, we spoke to Hebe Darwin, who recently competed in the National Orienteering Championships. Over to Hannah and Victoria, who found out how she got on.
So, Hebe, for those of our audience who don't know, what is orienteering?
Orienteering is a sport where you're running whilst you're navigating. So you're trying to get to a series of points, we call them controls, in the fastest time possible. And the whole point is that you need to be able to run off-road and off tracks at a very fast speed, whilst also making sure that you're going in the right way.
So it requires a lot of navigation skills, but also probably some level of endurance as well.
Yes, it's very important to be fast when you're going across terrain, because that's the base of the whole competition.
So how did you get into orienteering?
I've been doing it for my whole life because my parents did it before I was born. But we only started properly going to events every single weekend in the last 6 years or so, as we've got older and got more independent.
Cool. What kind of training do you think you would do to prepare for events?
To prepare for the events, I have a look at the map and what kind of terrain I need to practice running on. I also have a look and think, where are they going to put controls? What kind of features am I going to actually be able to see, such as hills or paths? And I also do a lot of terrain running, trying to get my speed up faster so that I can cope with the top-level orienters.
So do you have a particular group of parks or areas you like to go to practice?
Yes, I love going to Epping Forest in London, and I also use the local hills, in inverted commas, around the Addenbrooke site.
And finally, how was the event itself?
The event itself was really, really fun. I knew coming into it that the speed would matter. So long as I got all the navigation correct, the speed was what was going to choose the podium places. So I just pushed myself as hard as I could, and it worked out, and I got a gold. And the school did really, really well as well.
Congratulations on your gold. Thank you for letting us interview you, Hebe.
Thank you. This was very interesting. Thank you very much.
Now my guess of the Battle of Hurtgen Forest seems foolish.
It sounded silly before. Well, I'm tired just hearing about all that running, let alone doing it. That's all for today, folks.
Join us again next time for our Christmas special on Perse Podcast.